Hello, this is Liz. This is just basically a test drive for Alive, and we'll see how it works. I'm on my iPhone, and it doesn't seem to go well with a lot of things, StreamYard and all of that. But here I am just doing a test drive, so be kind and rewind, I guess. So anyway, I'm just going to read some cards. Basically what's to come. I think I could say it like that. So let's hope that you guys can hear me okay. Let me just test some things here. Okay. All right. So this is from the Tower of Ruins deck, and Scott from Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot recommended it. So I kind of like the cool vibes of it. And so I figured, what the heck, I'll try it and go from there. So I see, hi Violet. So just bear with me because I don't know what I'm doing here. So we'll see what happens. So the first card I'm getting, and again, Violet, this is for what's to come, I guess. Hi, Scott. So these are the cards, Scott, that you showed me that I really, really liked that. So I got them, and I figured I'd try this. So like I said before, be kind and rewind. I'm really aging myself on the video, the VHS tapes. If you remember from, I forgot what video place that was. But anyway, so here we go. So the first card I see is the King of Swords, okay? Right next to that card is the Queen of Swords. So I saw this as the two that are in the big White House. And then I saw the Ace of Wands, okay? So they feel that they are all powerful, but what they're actually doing is kind of burning things down. So the next card is the Five of Pentacles. So hey Jackie, and what I saw when I looked at this card was something sneaking out, leaking out. There's going to be information that's coming about all of this, what's going on behind the scenes. Also, hi Jackie, Jacaranda, and we're going to find out a lot of information coming up between now and the end of the year that might seem a little shocking to some people, but us, we kind of know, right? So here's the Seven of Wands. I feel like this is the people kind of rising up. You know, you have this main character, somebody to get us started, you know, and all these little characters kind of chipping in. That's all of us individually and together, unifying as one. And I feel like the collective unifying, rising together is what's going to help us all in the long run, okay? We're going to be able to get back what's been taken. Trying to be careful. So here's the Two of Cups. I see this as kind of a celebration, cheering on everyone that's trying to help and that is helping, sending out that collective kind of positive energy, coming together and celebrating the wins, small wins, but they're still wins nonetheless. So just remember that. Sometimes we take a few steps forward and one step backward, but we're still So say we take 3 steps forward, but we go back 1. That's only 1. We still have those 2 steps. So we keep doing that along the way. So everything along the way is progress. It's moving forward. The little wins, we have to celebrate them, okay? We can't be too hard on ourselves. And here comes some help. More important, not more important, like someone with power behind them. So let's put it this way. The blue team kind of coming through in the end and moving forward and helping, okay? And doing some things to help us move toward the new way of living that we will be doing, okay? We will be living in a new way. So here's the King of Wands. This is the orange. He's chilling, thinking everything's everything. But you see he's starting to, like, things are starting to peel away. Cracks in the wall. Time running out, okay, is what I see. He's not holding such a big, not that I ever did, pun intended, holds a big stick. Oh, but like, yeah, it's wavering. So the next card, okay, that is going to be happening literally and figuratively in the way of bringing on change, okay, like bringing on the ending of one era and the beginning of a new era. So here is like even I want to say the elderly especially, I think they're starting to wake up, because a lot of the elderly, especially in rural areas, have a certain mindset that goes back, okay? It's what their parents taught, and their parents, I think it's Hypatia, if I'm saying that correctly. So they're creeping on in and moving on forward, and they're going to help also in small ways, but great and powerful ways. Okay, so this whole thing had to happen. As much as it's been really difficult, as painful as it has been, it had to shed the light what was underneath. I'm hearing underneath, like a mossy rock, so to speak, that goes way back in time as far as how things have run behind the scenes of all the planning behind the scenes, the Hanged Man, seeing from a different perspective. So now we see, yeah, that's kind of us right now, but it's also them and how they're going to feel, okay? So, but unlike them, we get it. We will learn from this, okay? That's what we're supposed to do. We're literally hanging on by our tippy toes to not lose everything, okay? Look at all the details of that. To not lose everything. Here's, to me, fish's form of life here with us. So even though we're upside down, we see things from a different perspective. We've learned. We had to learn this. We had to see it. We had to see the underbelly, so to speak, and what was really going on for years, decades, that we were not always aware of, okay? So, which leads to the Five of Swords, okay? The way I see this is well armed, but on the red side, okay, decrepit, they're actually missing skin, okay? So hollowed out eyes is how I see it. Everything's peeling around them, faded. Look at their clothing. Everything is shredding. They're not so strong anymore. They don't have any meat on their bones. They don't even have skin in the game. So we're going to get to that point, okay? And so we will be able to take care of that. We'll make it through this. Okay. So this is here, let me put some more down here. Bear with me for a minute, because I picked quite a few cards came out. So I just wanted to, it all kind of led to the final message. Okay, so here's the Three of Cups. You know what this reminds me of? Oh my God. What's that movie? The Maiden's Tale. And the women that are going around, that women's group that's going around and singing that song, and that we're not going to be taking this. Okay. Hi, everyone that just came in. So the Three of Cups, they don't look so unhappy. Okay, because it's getting somewhere. It's going somewhere. Okay, we're walking toward the edge. That's okay. That's okay. We're not going to jump off the edge. Okay, we have something to offer. The Cups. We are offering something. They're very brave. That woman's group that's doing that. The rise of the feminine. Okay, they have something to offer. Wisdom, experience. Okay. So the next card is the Fool. I like the Fool card. Some people don't, or they think like it has a negative connotation. But for me, this person's willing to take a leap of faith. And look, but it's also symbolic for running out of time. The orange, running out of time. Literally holding it, taking 1 foot. My mother used to say 1 foot. I probably shouldn't say this. Okay, 1 foot in the ground, I'll put it that way, and 1 foot, the other foot on a banana peel. Okay, because he's barely, I don't even think is he touching the ground? I don't think so. So for us, it's taking a leap of faith, us collectively hanging on, light workers, putting that positive energy out there. So, but they're going to follow him off that cliff. But some of them are trying to jump ship, as they say, you know, flying, kind of trying to get out of there. Here too, like this feels like little, oh my God, what do you call them when you jump out of a plane? Parachutes. Trying to jump here, some here too, trying to get away. But, you know, he's just la-di-da, da-di-da, you know, just gonna jump off that ledge without thinking. He's not coming back up off that ledge. Okay. So, all right. So the next one is the Queen of Wands. This is the beautiful woman with a great laugh, if you know who I'm referring to. Okay? So here she is watching, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. But she knows stuff. She knows behind the scenes. Okay? She was really hurt by that. Okay? So she looks kind of battered and torn and, you know, as you can see, holding on to like that little, I forgot what they used to call them. We used to have them as a kid, and a few little pedal thingies are off of that. But she's still hanging on, and she's sitting back. I tried to tell you. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, everybody that just came in. Sharkmaster and Viviana. Hi, sweetheart. And so here she is. That's the beautiful woman with the great laugh. As you know who I'm talking about. And she's like, I'm just watching. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Here's the Two of Pentacles. Now, yes, they can mean money if I'm sometimes if I'm doing personal readings, but also, even though they're thinned out, people are suffering, people are going hungry, all of that, there's still a smile on that face right there, because it's going to, we have something of knowledge and power is what I'm getting. And that looks like a clock. This reminds me of that, is it steampunk? That kind of style, if I'm saying that correctly. So, but the smile's there. There's some things that are going to come out. Let me tell you. The next card here, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. All that heat, all those things that have been hidden, okay, are going to come out. They're trying to fan the flames to try to squash that from coming out, but nope, it's starting to drip out as we speak, okay? Some of this is leaking out down here. Cracks and crevices, okay, are coming. This cloth that's been trying to hold it off, seal it up where no one can see, nope, that's all coming away. And you'll see the wizard behind the curtain. And in this case, I do mean wizard, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, okay, so now this is the orange. Look how he looks now. My man is toe up from the flow up, as they used to say. So he's not looking good, okay? He's not even sure what's going on or what room he's in, okay? He's standing on, look at this little, I don't know what that is, a rock, something that he's barely hanging on to. So, yeah, he's not looking great. You see him? I don't even see a clock anymore. I'm not sure what that is. Has a little skeleton thingy on it. But, yeah, he's not doing well. Okay, so now the Chariot, here's help. And coming in fast to help. It's almost like once a lot of stuff gets revealed, okay, they can't hide it anymore. Hi, Lisa. And they can't hide it anymore, so it's going to come out. And it's coming out fast. Look, what's that old thing with the newspapers? I'm aging myself. Read all about it. Read all about, you know, I can't remember how it goes. But anyway, all the news, they will not be able to hold it back. Okay, they will not be able to hold it back. And it's going to emerge and come out. And we're going to be like, holy crap. Really, really surprised. But we have the strength. We've had the strength. Look at that. The strength. And look, time's still ticking for us. You saw that clock went away on the other one. So time's still ticking for us. All this news right here. All this news. And it's somebody that's going to reveal a lot. But us collectively, we're having all this strength here. On our side. So don't give up. Don't give up. Put that positive energy out there. And this is what we'll end with. The Lovers. Okay? Much more peaceful, serene. Look at the birds, the doves, the hearts. Getting along. More unity. Even with people that we thought we would never think that they would. So, thank you, Cheryl. Thank Scott. Because he's the one who showed me this deck, and I just fell in love with it, just the look of it. So, as an artist, I guess it drew my attention also. But, yes, the Lover's card. And look, peace. If you can find time and feel safe enough to have this, like, love again for where we are, the planet, but, you know, fill in the blanks. So finally, we will get there. We will get through everything I just showed you. We will get to this. We will get to this. And this is, metaphorically speaking, as well as people will feel like they can relax and they can breathe and they can have love in their lives again. They can enjoy one another, and we can just be free out there. Yeah, Lisa, this is the deck. Scott was using it, and the Tarot of Ruins, and I just fell in love. This is the back of the card. And I don't know, it just grabbed me. You know, sometimes cards like that, Jackie, you know, Jackie Jacaranda, you know how you just see a deck and you have to have it. So when Scott was using them, I asked him and he was kind enough to show me what deck it was. So I had to get that right away, and it's on Amazon. I found it. But so I guess to bring it to a close, this is like my first live. I don't know even how to interact with you guys other than to speak it. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully, you know, you're able to. Now I have to figure out how to save this darn thing. But anyway, so looking forward, I'm just going to see if there's like a message I can get before we go here. Let's see. Peace be with you. Peace is coming. I'm getting a chill. The road is going to be like this for a little bit, like riding over a cobblestone road really fast. Okay, so knocking the fillings out of our teeth, that feels like. But then I feel like, and then smooth. They're showing me smooth, almost like a lake or a river that's so smooth you can see reflections of it. But oh, the cars were backwards. Cheryl, oh no. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe it is a camera thing. Okay. I'll have to work on that. But anyway, just know that peace is coming our way. It's going to take a while. Select mirror your camera. I'm on an iPhone, this darn thing. Mirror your camera. Is that where the arrows, there's two arrows, one going up, one coming down? I do that on StreamYard. Oh. Yeah, I'll tell you, I cannot wait. Let's go to your YouTube studio and uncheck mirror my camera. Okay. So Scott, if I do that when this is done, will it switch it? Because if I go out of here, I'm going to lose this video. But I'll try next. I will do that. So for the next one. And hopefully I can have someone join me. This is just the iPhone. I have MacBook Air. It's not what do you call it? It doesn't want to sync. So anyway, August, I'll be getting a PC desktop. I don't care if I have to pay someone to show me how to work it all and put everything on there on the right way. So then I want to do lives where I can interact with you guys better and you can ask questions, and I want to invite people to come and join me and do collabs with me on my page. So anyway, so just put that good energy out there because we need it to get through this. Yes, Cheryl Mac. I love them for my art stuff, but not for this. So yes, Scott, I'm going to do the PC. And Jackie Jacaranda, woohoo. Thank you, Cheryl. So anyway, guys, just know we'll get there. Hang in there. I know it's hard, but just know things will get better. They will improve. Let's put the positive energy out there for November. get out there because he's trying to change things. I'll leave it there like that. So, yeah, remember, strength, we have that. Rely on it for yourself and help others and the lovers. Okay, the lovers. That's where we will wind up. The lovers, that peace, that the hearts, the feeling good, feeling safe, sleeping. That's a new concept. Sleeping, and when you wake up, you're not every morning like we are now. So, yeah. So, okay, guys. Hopefully, I know how to get this onto my page now. So, thank you for showing up. Really, 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 truly. I can't thank you enough. Scott, thank you so much for your support. Jackie Jacaranda, thank you so much for your support. Jackie B, thank you so much for your support. Violet, Cheryl, thank you. Lisa, all of you guys. I really, really appreciate it. I started this channel because I want to help people. I want to show my art. And I want to make a difference. We all can make a difference. And that's my goal. So thank you guys. I love you. And take care. Now let's see. Where do I go from here? Okay.